Hi everyone, this is Radharajeshwari. Today's session is about how we can interpret meaningful insights from a Tableau storyboard. Tableau is a data visualization tool which can visualize data to get meaningful insights from them. Tableau can take data from any source file. It can be a CSV file, Excel file, or PDF file, or it can take live data from the server. Here we have our sample placement data set in an Excel file for our analysis. We have around 6 questions to do the analysis, and we created 2 dashboards having 3 questions each. So the first question is we need to analyze the placement status with respect to gender. So we have prepared a tabular form of chart having status in the column and having count of gender in the rows for our analysis. This tabular form of chart is similar to heat map. It will have brighter color for greater count and it will have light color for the least count. So here from this chart, we can tell that out of 139 male candidates, 100 of them got placed, and out of 76 female candidates, 48 of them got placed. So from this we can tell that male candidates are likely to get placed compared to female candidates. And one more observation from this chart is that the availability percentage of male and female in the data set is 65% and 35%. So the next question is we need to analyze the placement status with respect to work experience. For work experience, we have 2 categories, yes or no. So with respect to that, we need to analyze the placement status. For that, we have created a pie chart having status in the columns and having count of status and count of work experience in the rows and created a pie chart. So here, out of 141 students with no work experience, 84 of them got placed, and out of 74 students with work experience S, 64 got placed. So that is out of 141, 84 got placed. That is around 60% got placed, and out of 74 with work experience no, 64 of them got placed. That is 80% of the students got placed with work experience. So hence we can tell that the students with work experience are likely to get placed compared to students without work experience. So the next question is we need to analyze the placement status with respect to specialization and higher secondary board. Here we have 2 boards, central and others, and we have 2 specialization, market and finance and market and HR. So we have taken all the categories to the columns and having count of status as measured value in the rows, and we have prepared a bar chart. So now we will be analyzing placement status with respect to specialization. So we have 2 specializations. So we'll be taking the market and finance first. So out of 120, 95 students got placed in market and finance specialization. That is around 79% got placed. And out of 95 in market and HR, 53 students got placed. That is around 56% got placed. So by this we can tell that students with market and finance specialization are likely to get placed compared to students with market and HR specialization. So next we will be seeing the board-wise placement status for each specialization. So first we will take the market and finance specialization. In this we can see board-wise. So here for central board, we have 47 students. Out of 47 students, 36 students got placed. And others board, there are 73 students and 59 students got placed. That is around 80% got placed in others and 76% got placed in central. So we can tell that the students from the others board in market and finance specialization are likely to get placed compared to students from the central board. So next is we can go to market and HR specialization. In that we can tell that out of 37 students, 21 students from central board got placed, that is around 57%. And out of 58 students, 32 students in others board got placed, that is around 55%. So we can tell that central board students in market and HR are likely to get placed compared to other students. Overall, we can tell that other board students are likely to get placed compared to central board students, because we can see that in market and finance and in market and HR. So the overall placement status is higher for other board students compared to central board students. So the next question is, we need to analyze the student performance with respect to gender, HSC group and HSC board. So we have three groups: arts, commerce and science, and we have two boards, central and others in HSC. So we will be analyzing the bar chart with respect to genders. For that, we have created a bar chart having all the categories in the column, and having average marks in the rows, and we having all the categories in the columns for unprepared a bar chart. So here first we will analyze it with respect to gender. So female students from the central board perform well compared to male students from the central board in HSC. So overall female students average is 204 and male students average in central board is 194. So we can tell that female students perform well in central board compared to male students. And the second observation is, male students with arts and science group from the other board perform well compared to female student. In others, female student performance is not that much great, but in male students we have good performance in arts and science compared to female students in arts and science. In other board, in commerce, both female and male have a similar performance. Like here it is 70.21, here it is 69.88, which is similar performance. So they are performing equally in commerce group, in others board. So this is respect to gender and group. So the next, the central board students perform well compared to other board students in HSC. So overall, central board students perform very well compared to other board students. We can see in central board 204 in male and 194 in female. Overall, it is around more than 350. But here on others, we have 174 in male and 193 in female. It is less comparatively. You can have this way. It will give you a clear picture. So 398. Overall central, we have 398. So others. Next we will take others. Overall others, we have 368. So we can tell central board students are performing well compared to other board students. Overall, central board students are performing well compared to other board students. And male students with arts group perform well compared to female students. Now we are taking based on the group. So only we are taking arts. So based on the group. So male students in arts group performing well with respect to female students in arts group. So here we can see female students in central 69.04. So we can see a 69.04 in central and 42.75 in others. Whereas for male students, 63 in central and 60.67. So they have greater than 60 percentage in both central and others. But here we have only 42 percentage in others and 69 percentage in central. So we can tell that male students are performing well in arts group compared to female students. So the next is like in the science group, both are equally performing. So this is science group. You can see that 66 plus 61. So overall average for female students in science group is 127. The same way 64 plus 63 overall averages sum of averages 127 in for male also. So they have equal performance in science group. And in commerce, female students are performing well compared to male students. So here they have percentage greater than 68. So one they have 68 and 170. So it is 138 overall, approximately 178 as sum of average. Here 66 and 69. It's like 135. So it is female students are performing well in commerce compared to male students. So that is our analysis for student performance in HSC with respect to gender specialization, sorry, gender, group, and board. So the next question is we need to see the maximum salary and number of students with respect to degree and SSC board. So here we have two categories. Like we need to take the maximum salary. We have two conditions. We need to check the maximum salary, and we need to see the count of the students with respect to degree and SSP. We need to see the maximum salary with respect to degree and SSP. The same way we need to see the count of students with respect to degree and SSP. So we have prepared a bar chart having the categories in the columns and having the measurement values, which is nothing but maximum salary and count of degree in rows with respect to degree T and SSP. So we have created a bar chart for that. So the first part will tell you the salary with respect to degree T and SSP, and the second part will tell you the count with respect to degree T and SSP. So here first we have taken the maximum salary for analysis. So we have identified top three salaries. So the top one is the student who got 7,06,250 in commerce and management is maximum salary, and the top second is like a student from science and tech, and the top three is 4 lakh from commerce and management. So these are the top three salaries, maximum salaries. From this we can tell that central board students with commerce and management and science and tech, commerce and management and science and tech are likely to get higher salary. So we have top two salaries in these two degrees. So we can tell that central board students with commerce and management degree and science and tech degree are likely to get higher salary compared to central board students with other degree. Sorry, likely get higher salary compared to other board students with commerce and management and science and tech degree. So we can the next observation is that other board students with other degree are getting higher salary compared to center board students with other degree. So now we have seen science and tech and commerce. So we are going to other board students. In other board students with other degree are getting higher salary compared to central board students with other degree. So here 3,60,000 is the higher salary. So we are telling that other board students with other degree are likely to get higher salary. So the next observation is that central board students with commerce and management are getting higher salary compared to central board students with science and tech and other. Overall, we can tell that central board students with commerce and management are likely to get higher salary. So the topmost salary. And the other board students with science and tech, the other both students of science and tech are getting higher salary compared to other board students of commerce and management, other board students of other degree. So the other board students from science and tech are getting higher salary compared to other board students of commerce and management and other board students of other degree. The next is the central board. Overall, central board students are likely to get higher salary. Overall, if we see, only the central board students are getting higher salary compared to other board students, because here we have 7 lakh, 3 lakh and 6, 9. Overall sum we can tell that we have around 16 lakhs, more than 16 lakhs. But here if you see for other board, we have only around 12 lakhs. So we can tell that overall central board students are getting higher salary compared to other board students. Most of the students, now next we are going to the count of degree part, this measurement part. So here we can tell that the number of students are higher in central board compared to other boards. So the count of central board is higher compared to other boards. And the next point is the most of the students are from the other board in science and tech compared to central board. In science and tech, if we particularly taken science and tech degree, we can see that other board students are higher compared to central board students. But in commerce and management and other degree, central board students are higher compared to other boards. So central board students are higher value in commerce and management and other degree, whereas other board students are having higher value in science and tech. So the next question is, we need to find the relationship between entrance test mark and salary. So here we try to find the relationship between the entrance test mark and salary by plotting the line chart. So we can find the correlation between them. But we didn't find any particular pattern or trend in observed between the entrance test mark and salary, because when the mark increases, the salary is increasing for few points and getting decreases for few points. It's not for following a particular pattern. So we can tell that there is no correlation or zero correlation between entrance test mark and salary. Thank you.